Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Vilapa Kusumanjali, verse 57. O Devi, goddess, when will you, while you are eating, affectionately give me, whose heart is dedicated to you, the nectarian remnants from your lotus-like mouth?
Why? Because we take the prasadam, reverence of prasad. This prasad is coming from your mouth, Swami. When Krishna eats, you take that. And that we want to take. That prasad is coming from your mouth. That will be with the full of love. You never eat without Krishna. You first cook and offer to the Krishna. And you take the prasad of Krishna. And after that, we want to take that. Sometimes you eat first and you like, then you offer to Krishna. And when he eats, then we take. So your offer, prasad, is giving mercy in our life. What mercy is coming? Mercy is coming through the prasad. You see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pastime, only he is distributing prasad, or in pastime. What is that prasad? Is a mercy. Mercy only come by giving. You don't need to afford for that. Why? Because when we offer, it goes to your mouth. So first you touch it from your lips, and slava of the mouth is also mixed there. After that, it becomes prasad. Your lips and your slava mixed when you eat. So when she eat, also is happening like that. And that prasad I want from you. That I need. And we are taking that. Why? Because you are the goddess of love. By your prasad, love will come. And when the Krishna will take that, then my conscience will wake up, open. You cannot eat without giving to him. And he don't like to eat without giving to you. So means your prasad is already Krishna offered prasad. Like we take the Guru prasad. Why? Because it is already offered to the Gurudev. It's already offered to Gurudev means offered to the Krishna, Radhika, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gurudev never take the prasad without Chaitanya offering. So this, from the lips of Chaitanya, means the all mercy is flowing in our life. You see here Gopeshwar Mahadev is there. Gopeshwar is not direct going to the plate. First they go to the Krishna, and when is offered to the Krishna, that prasad is going to Gopeshwara, right? This is pujari. So this is offered, prasad of Krishna is going to Gopeshwara. If you direct offer to Shiva, you cannot eat. If you eat is aparadh. Anything what is offered to Shiva, you cannot eat.
She also doesn't like before offering to Radha Mohan.
Yes. So first, anything you offer to Shiva, it should offer to Krishna, then to Gopeshwar, then he likes. So what is meaning offering is your love offering. And what you are taking is you are taking their love to you. To change my vibration, negative vibration in positive. What is negative vibration? Living in the past, doubting in everything. These are all creation of negativeness. Many things like this. Envy with others, fighting nature with others. How they will change without mercy? How you can improve yourself alone? No, we don't want to change so many things at one time. I want to change myself by mercy only. If you want to change yourself by mercy, prasad is the only way. Because you have to feel at the same time it going to your lips and coming from the lips of Krishna. So he is sending you a flying kiss. It's a flying kiss of Krishna you are taking in the form of prasad. He's so loving. You make the loving connection with him. You become close. When love comes inside heart, you don't want to fight with others. I give you one example, it coming to me. I want to say, one devotee, he got one property in his name. His name is already, paper is there. And again the family members has a conflict. Then I say, why you bother? You have a title, you have a paper, you are owner. Then he said, Gurudev, I don't want to go in fighting. I want to take, if they want to give, if not, I will forget that. This is the mercy. When it comes in life, then your property you want to give to others. This is the greatness of the spiritual development. Material person cannot see. He sees, oh, this is my property, I will take this money and I will run away. What bother for others? But he is bothering for what? For the family, that no conflict come and no any pain others feel with my behavior. So why this positive vibration come? By the mercy of the Radha and Krishna. This is the mercy of the spiritual life. When this nature come in your life, is a greatness, is a proudness. I am shaking him. Why you take whole money? He said, no, it's not justice. I don't want to give pain to others. Why this come? Is a spiritual development. A spiritual development. A spiritual development when growing, then mercy when comes, then spiritual development is growing.
Without Srimati Radharani's mercy, Krishna can never be attained.
You see, without mercy of Radhika, Krishna cannot attain. Why this? Why this? Why not by the mercy of why not by effort of myself and by philosophy I can go to the Krishna? Why not? Philosophy will not help me. Why Radharani is only going to help?
Only love.
That's the point.
Only love.
The point is this. Without love, you cannot understand Krishna if he comes near to you. Because how you will recognize him? And that mercy when come, then you recognize even not he is there, you recognize that Krishna is there and he will not become happy with this behavior to give pain to others. Base is the love, and base is who knows very closely to Krishna. Who is not very close with Krishna, how I can understand Krishna? Right? So, sarva dharman pratajye mam ekam saranam braja. Why this line is in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna say, he said, I talk about many religious and pious activities to you, but it's too heavy for you to practice. Ekam Sharanam. Mam Ekam. Ekam Sharanam, no. Ekam means to me only. He said, Mam Ekam. My one. Mam Ekam. My one. And then you know who is my one? Krishna's my one. He said, Mam Ekam. Mam Ekam. Who is my one? Krishna is telling. My one, right? If Ramananda say my one, means who can be a my one of Ramananda? My means the understanding, oh Ramananda. But my one means who is very close to Krishna. That is my one. It takes time to understand, but when this understanding comes, it's very clear to understand. My one Sharanam, there is no philosophy, no any ritual behavior, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, no necessary. Sharanam only necessary. Take shelter. So we cannot do this. So the Mahajan recommend, take the shelter of Gurudev. Why he said, take the shelter of Gurudev? Because it's too high to understand. With the material condition soul. I take the shelter of Gurudev. Why? Because he is Radha Dasi. He is the servant of Radhika. Maybe by that association you will be loving, soft, kind, care to others. Then you will realize, wow, Krishna, my one, Radhika is only my one. Ekam Sharana. Love is the only way. Even in the Bible, if you see, you cannot see God. You cannot imagine God. But in the Bible is mentioned, you can see face to face to Him when you have a love for Him. We cover ourselves with my ego, with the pride, with the condition, with my senses. We forget this. When love will come inside me, I can see again face to face. I can see my face, but now it's so unclear to me. The mirror is so dark now that I cannot see myself. Why? Because I'm so conditional happening, binded in the conditional, in the material condition. This only can remove mercy and your love, your kindness, your changing of your nature. You see the devotional practice. What is in devotional practice? Only to change inside me. There is nothing outside to change. You have to change inner things. Your behavior, your nature, your services, your thinking.
So without Srimati Radharani's mercy, Krishna can never be attained.
Without mercy of love, you cannot see Krishna, you cannot see God, you cannot relate Him. Why? Because always see to find the God. Even Jesus find God, but He never say God. You know this? He say only Father. He find Father, not a God. And it was not genetic father. It was a spiritual father. Because he was living in a spiritual consciousness. And what is that identification? Is the identification of son. And son is looking to the father. Why I say this? This is the Sarup, and then I see the reality of the God. Without my identification, without my position, how I will relate with Him? Huh? To relate with Him, I need my identification. Radhe? Without my identification is not very clear. Radhe, आओ यहाँ बैठो. Radhe, can you bring one chair here? ये इधर बैठो. हाँ. Bring one more chair. आओ बैठो. Yes.
गुरु को बधाई हो.
Yes. Holy Mubarak. Come. Back down. Bring chair.
Excuse me.
Please bring chair here.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Shira. 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 Bad. Yeah. Shira.
Sri Ram.
Shira.
I know her very from the childhood.
Shira.
She is coming to Vrindavan with his mother. Mother is also, whole family is devotee.
Shira. Shira.
And now they are in the big position in Delhi. His husband is also,
Shira.
they all like to live in Vrindavan.
Shira.
She has a flat, she has a flat living here. Radha Rani Kripa.
उनकी कृपा.
All Kripa. अरे कृष्णा तो बाद में आता है. Krishna is coming after Radhika. They know, you see. If you run for God, you don't understand. Why Prabhupada say, go to Vrindavan. Go to Vrindavan. Why? For Krishna? And this is not a place of Krishna. Honestly, this where Krishna exists here, he's a gardener here. He's a gardener. And he's more cowboy. He has no other business than taking the care of the garden of Swamini Radhika. He do this. He protect the garden of the Radhika. Swamini's garden. He likes to see in garden there are varieties of flower and trees, and he take care of that. He take care of this garden, of the devotees' garden, of whom for the Swamini Radhika's devotee garden. He is responsibility to take care of that garden. This is the job of Krishna, my dear. What about the human being? He takes the care of animals here, to the cows. This is the sweetness of Krishna. The Supreme Personality, he forget and he is taking out the cow dung and throwing one place. And the gopi is coming and he say, I have no idea of counting the dung. They make the cake from that cow dung. He say, how I will do when I will put 20 cow dung one place, then I will put one cow dung and put on your face that I can watch you and see and I will do my services. And they do 20 cake one place, they cannot count more than 20, then they say, okay, 1 point I put from the cow dung in your face to remember that. He say, okay, I'm sitting, you do that. And whole face is full of cow dung. And Krishna is watching when her counting will fulfill. This is Vrindavan. This is the place of sweetness. And why they put on the face? To wash the face of Krishna. Gopis want to do that.
गोपियों का तो सर्वस्व है ना, प्राण धन है, तो उनको तो चाहिए, उनके बिना तो बुरा नहीं सकती कृष्णा.
She is telling that gopis is the wealth and everything is Krishna. So they don't know out of the Krishna anything.
They can't live without.
Without Krishna they cannot live. They want to see only the face of Krishna. They cannot do without Krishna any job. This is the prana, like life is in Krishna. Their soul is living in Krishna. Gopis' bhav is this. For Krishna is everything for gopis. And what is gopis? They all expansion of Sri Radhika. All expansion of Sri Radhika. Go on.
Srila Narottam Das Thakur sings,
From distance.
anyone who decorates one's body with Radhika's foot dust easily gets giridhari. I praise...
That is the point. Food dust. Why we come to Vrindavan? To take the dust of Vrindavan. Food dust. Of Radhika food dust. Only Radhika and Radhika Dasi is living here. Radhika and Radhika Dasi. And Krishna devotee, why come? To put that dust to make and realize more about Vrindavan and more about Krishna. They also can develop more consciousness about the really beauty of Krishna to see. How from the eyes of the gopis, how they are understanding, they want to realize that. Because I realize Krishna with the philosophy, and when I listen the 5th chapter of Srimad Bhagavat, is a creator of the whole universe. Huh? And when you say, can you explain about 5th chapter of the creation? Nobody can do. It's too complicated. But my mind is enjoying in complications. To make the easy way, we don't like to go. Up to 9th chapter is not a Krishna Leela.
Srimad Bhagavatam.
Srimad Bhagavat, 9th chapter, there is up to Ram Leela. And before that is a Narayan in Vaikuntha. Why this story is coming up to 8th chapter? Why? To see the beauty of Narayan, opulence of Narayan, and to understand the opulence is good. 9th chapter is Ramacharitra Maryada is good. Or this Krishna Brajanandan is beautiful. Leela Purushottam is good. Maryada Purushottam is good. Or Narayan. How much Narayan is opulence, it give you goodness. What is your choice? Where you want to search it? Who is interested in God, they will search in up to 8th chapter. 1 to 8th chapter. Narayan. And the Supreme Lord is doing like this. Okay. But there is no sweet part. How they do, they get it. The kings, so many kings' stories are coming, how they behave, and they get the result of that. Huh? And then you come to the Maryada Purushottam. Ramcharitra pastime is in short in 9th chapter. How Ramchandra is keeping etiquettes. Why? If you not develop etiquettes in life, you cannot understand Leela Purushottam. And Leela Purushottam is Krishna, how he is behaving with the mother. He forget that he is the Supreme.
E invece nel Lila di Krishna puoi vedere come lui si comporta con la sua madre, come dimentica di essere supremo.
And why he becomes Supreme? because only he is the only God who is very much in the exchange of love.
Yes, correct.
That's the beauty. To become his supreme. He has so much love for the mother.
Quando Dio è amore, lui ha così tanto
The mother love make him supreme.
che questo amore viene sua madre lo
The
rende
friend,
supremo.
so many friends is coming.
Così tanti amici arrivavano,
Many stories of friends.
così tante storie.
But Siddham and
Riguardo i suoi amici.
Subha, they are also friends.
Loro sono-
They are unconditional friends.
loro lo amano.
They have no condition with that. They want to only to give to Krishna.
Vogliono solo dare.
They bring from the home and they say, Krishna, you eat. And first they eat and then give in the mouth of Krishna. Brahma becomes confused. So if we become confused with this, it's not a big job. We are Brahma is the forefather of us. He creates confusion in us. To only see him as a supreme, not as a lover also. He can do this. He's a mystic. This love is a mystic. Divine love, unconditional love. He cannot repay the love. He promised in Bhagavad Gita, you walk 8 steps, I will come 16 steps. And the gopis' love is so high, he cannot do that. They are only one pointed for Krishna, and the gopis are one pointed for Krishna. Radhika is one pointed to Krishna, and Krishna has to take many. So he cannot change this his philosophy that he will not take care of all devotees. And they are only one pointed to Krishna. You see? His promise failed here. So why Chaitanya appear? Chaitanya, he come, and what is the mood? Krishna, his mood become shelter of mood of Radhika. No, he took shelter of Radhika. And the covering is Radhika. So the mood is Radhika, and outside his cover is also Radhika. So goal is Radhika. Read whole Chaitanya Charitamrita, you will only see that Braja Leela is there. Not other Leela you will find there. This is very important to understand. This is the teaching of Chaitanya, what to do in life to understand. Take the shelter of what I do. Mahaprabhu teaching by behavior. He teaching by doing himself. Krishna here doing himself and teaching to us.
Glory, glory to the holy name of Radha that resides in Vrindavan, and that is the jewel of Krishna's pastimes. Anyone who associates with Radha's devotees and speaks about her rasa, her pastimes, and her love will attain Ghanashyam Krishna.
Then you will attain. What attending? Without searching. You are searching. Maybe I am a Krishna devotee. I am searching Krishna. And when you become thinking for Radhika and doing, Krishna himself comes. You know don't need to search. Searching when you want to search him alone.
Then you have to send him away, Guru.
Yeah. If I want to search to Ramananda, it's very difficult. Sometime he will be in Roma, sometime here, there. And if I take the shelter of the Sanatani, I will get the bed also to rest, prasad also, and nice, comfortable. And Ramanand automatic will come in the home when he will go out. He has to come. Oh, Sadhu Maharaj, you are here. Yes, I am here. So he will come. Why to search him? Why not take the shelter? What you took the shelter, automatic he has to come. Where he will go? There is no other place for him to go. That's the point. Make your life easy to touch nose like this. And I can touch nose like this also. Too much traveling and too much wasting time. That's the point. Radha.
Anyone who associates with Radha's devotees and speaks about her rasa, her pastimes and her love.
One thing, if you speak of the pastime of Radhika, Krishna without?
No.
Is there any pastime of Radhika without Krishna is also there?
No.
No.
Not possible.
So you see, and any pastime of Radhika without Krishna not possible. And what is Parkiya Bhav? Why Mahaprabhu give Parkiya Bhav or Sakya Bhav? What is the difference between the Parkiya and Sakya? You understand? Like one couple, they are married. They need any help in the bedroom or any meeting. When they want to meet, anybody will see that? No? Why? They are husband and wife. And they know that is every day is new something? No. It's the same. But two are the supreme creator. Two, they are in so much difficulty today.
They need to help.
They don't have any chance to meet. Why? Because the girl is controlled by two, Jatila and Kutila. And in the loving pastime, always there are two, Jatila and Kutila. If they have a love, two always will be there, Jatil and Kutil. Who makes the difficulty for meeting? And they watching that you cannot meet each other. And then what they will do? And they like to meet each other. They need the help. And what is that? That will be help from the not boy side. It should be from the girl side. To make more easy of meeting. Right? And that should be also very confidential, very Vishwas Patra, what is a confident person? I believe that person.
Loyal, yes.
Loyalty is there. That person not still my lover. When she is not checking this and not believing, then she will not give close chance to stay. And if she has a little doubt that she is coming close to me to steal my lover, then she will stop relation. Right or not? You stop. Why? Because his intention is different. So, this is happening. So, only in this Parkiya mood, they got the Dasi's chances, the friend they get the chances to serve the Radhika mood, to make them union meeting. This is the great mercy of Radha and Krishna in Goloka. Why this happened? In Goloka Dham, Nitya Goloka Dham, one day Radhika is full of meditation with Krishna, and his brother comes, and he knocked, Radhe, Radhe, and she was so much ecstasy. And then he said, 100 years you will forget this person who is thinking for. I am telling so important question, you don't want to listen? 100 years you will never see, you cannot see easily, and you are not living together. She is shocked. She is running, went to Krishna. He said, this is happening. We are married couple, and this my brother talk like this. He said, yes, this is going to happen, Krishna. Krishna said, this is going to happen. He said, why? He said, we are together, Sakya mood. We are married couple here. But I want to relish from you in difficulty to meet you, and to feel your separation, and you feel my separation. So this happened because of the desire of Krishna. That say, when I will go to this Vrindavan, Goloka Vrindavan. Goloka is also Goloka Vrindavan. Then we will test this. So this is the grace. To get the rasa more increase is a parkiyama. Because that is very difficult to meet, and every moment is a new. Radha and Krishna always in meeting, but they always, when they meet, they say first time they are seeing each other. It's all fresh, all new. Because when you pass the difficulty to meet lovers, it creates new freshness, new. And then they need some help. In these circumstances, they need help. Then Krishna says, my friend will not work. I will not give chance to my friends. You have to give chance to your friends to help us. So Radhika is very, very important. And the dasis are most important to bring close to them. our all acharyas are Radhika Dasi.
E tutti i nostri
All.
maestri spirituali sono le servitrici di Radhika.
And all Mahajans you can see near to Radhika.
E tutti loro si sentono vicini a Radhika,
They all are in the service of Radhika.
sempre nel servizio di Radhika.
Any Rasik Sampradaya, they only want to serve Radhika.
Spirituale, anzi,
So, right or not? Ras cannot come without rasa. She is the reservoir.
non può venire senza di lei. Lei
Is Rasik Sekhar,
no ha
Rasik,
il gusto di Radhika.
who radish that rasa.
Rasika sono
Rasik Sekhar.
persone
Raso Vahisa Krishna. But reservoir, who is the reservoir of rasa? Is Radhika. That's rasa. You see the Radha Kund is the example. 24/7 rasa is flowing from Radha Kund to Sham Kund. And Sham Kund is there, but nobody says Sham Kund. Why? Radha Kund. Why Radha Kund? Only this flow is going to Sham. Her love, one pointed flowing to Sham, one dhara, and one, the devotee of Radhika, who comes to take bath inside the Radha Kund, they also get the mercy. To understand is Sam Sundar.
Sarasik.
Sarasik. Sarasik.
Oh, brother,
Sarasik means Sar,
Reservoir.
reservoir. And Rasik means Krishna. When reservoir is there, then he is relishing the rasa. Sar Rasik. Sar Rasik means Sar of rasa is become Rasik. Easy to relish that. Means one is the reservoir, and one from reservoir flow is coming. And this flow is one person is enjoying who is full of rasa. There is no other. Reservoir is important. Where this rasa is flowing, that is my song.
when you sing Krishna's name, you will get Radha's lotus feet.
Yes,
And when you sing
Yes.
Radha's name, you will get Krishna Chandra.
yeah. You see, when you sing Krishna, you will know three things about your soul.
लेकिन राधा जी तो बहुत प्रसन्न होती हैं कृष्णा कहने से, क्योंकि उनका नाम है।
हाँ, एक बार
कृष्ण
बता
बोलते हैं
इनको
भगवान जी,
समझा
राधा जी,
इनके-
हाँ जी, हाँ, हाँ,
इनके तरफ।
जी जी श्री राधे।
Soul. When you're very close to Krishna, you know the soul. Your identification of yourself that you are living soul. And I say there are three natures of the soul. Three natures of the soul, that is a marginal, is a conditional, and nature of independence is there. Because the independent nature of Krishna comes to us living soul. We want to be independent.
si riflette anche nell'anima e quindi
Conditioned because of my senses, we are conditioned.
condizionati dovuto ai miei sensi
And because Tatastha Sakti, we are
essendo
marginal.
Shakti, l'energia marginale.
See, nature, soul has also.
Quindi anche l'anima possiede tutte queste caratteristiche.
If you are 24/7, you are in the soul conscious.
Anche se tu stai 24 ore,
But it's not a natural.
ma mantieni ancora queste tre caratteristiche.
It's not my nature
Possiede anche fisica.
to be conditional, marginal, like a ping pong, ping pong. It's too much.
È troppo.
This way, that way, this way. I want to be one way.
Vogliamo una vita.
Tired with both ways.
Sono diventato stanco da questo costante stato.
Prabhupada writes the last word that normal condition can come only by the grace of pleasure-giving potency. Pleasure-giving potency can make you normal. Prabhupada's last word in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you read this. He concludes Bhagavad Gita with this word.
Conclude la Bhagavad Gita in questo modo.
Many don't understand the meaning of pleasure-giving.
E molti non comprendono il significato dell'energia del piacere. Che cosa significa?
Normal condition. Why normal condition not coming?
Perché
Because the relation will not develop.
il naturale non avviene in noi. Perché non abbiamo
It's not normal.
relazione naturale.
If I love someone and I have no relation, what type of normal condition?
Non è se io non ho una relazione con questa persona.
If you love and without any relation,
Puoi amare senza la relazione.
what type of love is there? What type of normal condition is this? I am in relation and I have no relation.
Se non possiedo la relazione.
Relation
Relazione
makes you normal.
ti rende normale.
Without relation, it's impersonal.
Impersonal.
Se senza
Relation make you normal.
relazionare
Prabhupada Bhagavad Gita, you see the first page for introduction. He writes 22 times only about relationship. Because he understands that he is preaching there is no relation
la
exists.
parola relazione, dando così tante enfasi su questo.
Without relation you are not in normal condition.
La relazione tu non stai nella posizione naturale,
Second thing,
normale. Seconda cosa,
devotion.
la devozione.
He writes about devotional practice.
La pratica devozionale.
What is devotional practice?
Che cos'è la pratica devozionale?
Devotion only develop in relationship.
La devozione si può sviluppare solo con
In the material world you see,
questo possiamo vedere anche nella vita quotidiana, nella vita materiale.
why in relation is there, devotion is there.
Quando c'è la relazione c'è anche devozione.
Mother and son relation, devotion naturally is there.
La figlia è naturale perché devozionale.
Lover and beloved relation, naturally devotion is there, service is there.
Coloro che si amano è naturale.
Son and father relation, naturally devotion is there. You have nothing to do, bother for that. It's the nature of the love to devoted. You are small or old man, no meaning. Devotion will be there. Understand or not? Practical or not? And this devotional practice, when it increases from the condition to unconditioned, means condition means material work, is a conditional. And when it improves in the spiritual work, if I know taste in conditional work, how I can do in a spiritual work? Never, impossible. And when it will come in a spiritual world, means spiritually identification will come, your identification of your soul and his relation identification. Then I say, Jesus, how is a father? Because his identification is fixed as a son. He is not in condition. He is a spiritual son, a spiritual father. Understand? Clear? This is natural way. This is pleasure-giving potency is giving. Relation, devotion. Devotion is a pleasure-giving Radhika's work. Love work. Sambandha. Relation is also in loving. This is the part and parcel of Radhika to teach you relation, devotion. And third work is Krishna work. Sarup, knowing. Then Sarup is also giving you Radhika. Identification of your soul in the form is Radhika Masu. And Mahaprabhu is teaching, if you take the shelter of pleasure-giving potency and keeping goal of pleasure-giving potency, that's a Prem Pariyojan. What is the goal? Prem Pariyojan. In philosophy they say Sambandha, Avideha and Pariyojan. What is means Sambandha? This Sambandha, this relation. Do practical in material life and develop in with divine. Avideya means body and avi means different than this material body. Avideya. And what is that deha? Yogis say Annamaya Kosh and they say Anandamaya Kosh. Spiritual body. My Sarup. Mahaprabhu says Sarup. By devotional practice, Prabhupada Bhagavad Gita say the goal is Sarup, your identification, and the perfection is in this identification. Perfection in this identification is the goal of your spiritual life. See, if you understand English, my English is not very good, I can maybe wrongly understand, but what I see, the goal is not Krishna. Goal is Sarup, and Sarup Siddhi is the goal.
by the mercy of the pleasure-giving potency.
By the mercy of normal condition is this, pleasure-giving potency. Without His mercy, sambandha will not come, avidya will not come, and prayojan we will not understand. So crystal clear. He writes clearly Sarup, and Sarup Siddhi is the goal of life. Means my prayojan is this. Radhe. And this I see about Jesus. He has a Siddhi in Sarup. He was, at the time of crucifixion, he never diverged from his Sarup. He not say, I am become Father now. I become God. He was always identifying as a Son. That's his Sarup. What we have is Sarup. What we try for that. And perfection in our nature, of the spiritual nature, that has to practice so much that it becomes Siddha. And now, in our Gaudiya line, how to do this? I come to normal condition. What is my Sarup? My Sarup is Radha Dasi, because Sambandha come by her. And devotion come because of her. Then what can I make Sarup? I want to be a friend of Radhika, always be with her. That is my Sarup. I want to become Kinkari of Radhika.
Shira.
I want to be always in the service of her. That is my devotion. And I have a sambandh also with you Radhika. So I become your friend or dasi or kinkari. This is my sambandh with you. And that has to practice to develop perfection. That is the goal of our life. Huh? Understand why I say Jesus, why I say like this? Because that I understand easily. Why to take time in this? Is a page 4. Before reading Bhagavad Gita, if you develop this, you take any page of the Bhagavad Gita, you will understand. And if you read and you remember all the sloka, you not understand. Radha. Clear? Why Krishna? What Krishna mercy is bringing me to Radhika? I understand I am a marginal, I am a conditioner, I am independent. But Krishna says, if you want to be a normal, take the shelter of pleasure-giving potency, Radhika, you will become normal. Because Krishna bringing, when you remember Krishna, Radhika, you go to Radhika. And when you remember Radhika, chant Radhika, you will go to Krishna. They are one. For us, they become two, and they want to relish each other, so they change into two rup. One is giver, one is enjoyer. Eka deha do prana. The one body, but two souls are there. And though they ek prana, the soul is one, the body becomes two. Radha and Krishna, they are two, but the soul is one. They're never different, they're never separated. Ek prana do deha. And Chaitanya, we see, ek deha, one body and two prana in the body. Wow. So special.
Those who become greedy after the mood of the Brajabasi devotees.
This is the mood of Brajavasi. This is the mood of Brajavasi. What is the mood of Brajavasi? They see they are one. For relishing they become two. For giving pleasure to us. Because we are kinkari, we want to see their play and dancing. They become two. Only to give the pleasure to the kinkaris and dasis and the friends.
God is one, but for love he has to divide.
Yeah. But God form is different. And the lover see in different way. That is the only difference. When you search alone to the God, you see searching for the God. And when you will see from the eyes of the lover, of the eyes of Mother Jasoda, he is always son. He is a Gopal. He never grown up. And when you will see from Radhika to Krishna, he is the lover. He never separated with Radhika. And they each other want to meet and see again and again. And they feel that that is the first time I am meeting. Never meet before. And that meeting of them is a freshness given in our life. This is the freshness for us, that we never become old as a jiva. By looking them, we are not old. When we will start looking ourselves, we are an old body. Just ugly plastic body. But when you see, or I see my spiritual body is never old. Is a young Radha Dasi is there. And always want to be with Radhika. And always want to do the service of Radhika and waiting for the moment when Krishna is coming and make happy to my soul. That's the goal of the Radha Das. Sometime, with the order of Radhika, Dasi's kinkaris has to go to find Krishna, and they find out some other places, like a Chandravali place, they catch him. Then Krishna requests to kinkaris. Don't say about that, please. Please help me. He said, yes, if you don't do this mistake again, then I will not share this. So they are controlling to the lover, not to the God of Radhika. So love is the higher. Love makes Krishna supreme. He is ready to do everything to feel that. So he is beautiful. He is all adharam madhuram. Why does it start from adhar? Adhar is the lips. Why it start from lips? The real sweetness comes from the lips. Because beloved only kiss the lips of lover. And the devotees also every day is kissing. In the way of prasadam in the mouth. So our adharam madhuram is this word you never forget that what prasad you are taking is sending your lips, flying lips and receiving the flying kiss of Krishna. Adharam madhuram. Your Samni is sending you prasada from his adharam, from his lips. Radhe.
Jai Radhe.
This is the way of looking of Brajavasi, Braja of devotees.
Jai Ho. Those who become greedy after the mood of the Brajavasi devotees,
Greedy, that's the point.
that are called the Ragatmika devotees.
That called. If you are greedy for that, if you have no greed for this rasa, it's very nice that you don't want to be crazy like Brajavasi. But if you are greedy for this mood, then you careful, you have to be crazy one day. You have to be a Brajavasi, means you see, the families, their husbands are there, rich people, nice, they are living in Braja. They like to be here. They are happy with
Krishna, Radha Krishna,
their Krishna.
Priyatam, Sadkar.
Priya Pritam. Has Samani, has Pritam. When you will meet, when you will come close to us. Only they are crying for this. This is the mood of Braja. Brajavasi is not that only who born in the Braja, they are also. But who start living in Braja, they are also Brajavasi. Like my Gauri Didi, she also live in Braja, she is Brajavasi. Western body, but Brajavasi. So, this land give you effect. You come for some days, you take this effect from it. Bhava is a jagat of feelings.
The land of feelings. Yes.
Land of feelings. What is the line? Raga.
This one, Gurudev?
Ah.
Those who become greedy after the mood of the Brajavasi devotees, they are called the Ragatmika devotees. They are in a one-pointed, exclusive manner.
You see, is a Ragatmika. Ragatmika, Raganuga, and Rupanuga. There are three things. Ragatmika, Raganuga, and Rupanuga. Tomorrow.
Jai Ho.
Yes. It's a very good subject to understand. And then you will judge which place, if you are developing yourself, in which mood you are flowing, what is your desire to become. You want to be a Ragatmika, a Raganuga, or Rupanuga. Radhe Radhe Go